Good morning, distinguished friends. I'm honored to address you as a member of the board of the Baku Center for Interfaith Cooperation, and to also bring greetings from the American Jewish community. You'll find that prayer in Judaism is an ongoing seminar in gratitude, in giving thanks. So highly did our rabbinic sages prize the mood of thanksgiving that they declared that in the days to come, all prayers will be abolished except for the prayer of thanksgiving. The word Jew, J-E-W, is an abbreviated form of the word Judah, the fourth son of Jacob. Judah, meaning to give thanks. Even this week in the United States, when hundreds of millions of Americans will be celebrating the holiday of Thanksgiving, that holiday tradition is found in the Torah, in the Bible. Our Thanksgiving festival, the festival of Sukkot, so that the act of giving thanks enjoys a special preeminence over all other religious disciplines in Judaism. It is in this spirit that I want to give thanks this morning. First, I want to give thanks to His virtue, my dear friend, Sheikh Pasha, for your vision, for your leadership, for your dedication in facilitating and coordinating this conference. I want to give thanks to the Republic of Azerbaijan, to President Aliyev, for having established Azerbaijan as the premier center for interreligious, interfaith dialogue in the Islamic world. Of the 57 Muslim nations, I will state unequivocally that Azerbaijan is at the fore, is at the head of this effort, because Azerbaijan is practicing its fabric of coexistence that has been a part of its society for hundreds of years. As an American Jew, I want to thank President Aliyev for his support and solidarity with the state of Israel. I want to thank President Aliyev for understanding how Israel is at the very center, at the very core of Judaism and of the Jewish faith. And finally, I want to give thanks to all of you who gather here today, recognizing our common faith and our common fate, that it is our single destiny that must strengthen our bonds of concern, compassion, and caring for each other. I was asked to say a few words about the transition from dialogue to cooperation. But before I begin discussing dialogue and cooperation, I want to thank Mr. Marc Schneier for invoking the memory of the 6 million Jews who were killed in the Holocaust. 80 years ago last week, November 9th and 10th, 1938. Imagine sitting in this hotel and looking out the window. 1,400 synagogues engulfed in flames. 30,000 Jews incarcerated and sent to concentration camps. 7,500 Jewish stores destroyed, devastated. I know something about silence. I know something about the deafening silence. Where were the voices of religious leaders 80 years ago when 6 million Jews, including 95% of my family, were exterminated in Auschwitz? I know the importance of dialogue and why dialogue among religious groups has become very much in fashion and in vogue today. But my friends, dialogue is limited. It's limited to words. It's limited to speech. And you're all familiar with the adage that action speaks louder than words. And as a scholar, as one who authored one of the most important texts in Muslim-Jewish relations, I can tell you about the importance of action, of doing. The great English philosopher Edmund Burke, what did he say? All that is necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Look at the focus on doing, on action. And with this, I conclude that in the United States, we no longer refer to Muslim-Jewish relations. No, we speak about Muslim-Jewish cooperation. We understand that a people who fight for their own rights are only as honorable as when they fight for the rights of all people. And you speak with the Muslim leadership in the United States, and they will tell you that their greatest friends in the United States are American Jews. And just 3 weeks ago, after the massacre of 11 Jews in the synagogue in Pittsburgh, the American Muslim community in Pittsburgh raised over $200,000 to pay for the burials of these 11 Jews. That's not Muslim-Jewish dialogue, my friends. That's Muslim-Jewish cooperation, and why we must go through the transition from dialogue to cooperation. And in this spirit, I pray that God Almighty will continue to give us the wisdom and the strength to see each and every person as a child of God who is entitled to be treated with the dignity, the justice, and the compassion that we claim for ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Now,